Yo, what is going on YouTube? And welcome to part number 26 of the Final Fantasy 16 All Achievements playthrough. So last episode, we did 2 Notorious Marks, 2 more of those, and mostly just story missions. We also got 5 achievements last episode, which is pretty good. We have every combat achievement that is possible at this point, outside of like staggered damage, like based on combos or using abilities. We're on a really good pace for that. And now everything is quote unquote falling apart. It's like everyone's just being attacked, and we have to help everybody. We did Martha's Rest earlier. Now we're in Delamil. We're about to kill some bandits? Yeah, I think it's bandits with this problem.
With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Alright. Protect the north gate from bandits. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Bring it on. Where are they?
The women folk have come to welcome us.
Absolutely. I'll take that one. More enemies approach. Oh, it's not gonna work. We're Clive and Jill. You know, a lot of it's just us, to be fair. In terms of, like, actual combat. We're in Torgal, too. Can't forget about Torgal. 4 enemies. Oh, smash. Wait, why am I dead? Wait, what? I was that low? Oh, crap. I may have been low HP, and I kind of forgot about that. That's a little unfortunate. I was not paying attention to that. I was, like, basically one-shot that entire time, and that smoke insta-killed me. Alright, then. We're back where we were. I actually healed this time. I completely forgot I had no health from last episode. I was being greedy a bit last episode. And it got me killed. Because my health didn't just magically get better and all that. Which is not the case, unfortunately. But it's like, the thing the Sultan hit me with does like a good amount of damage. That's the way to do it. My god, he's almost staggered again, because I used all my stagger moves at once. That's comical. Ew. I know I died a little bit ago. I'll be fine this time. I'm actually paying attention to my health this time around. And there we go. And there we go. Yeah, that first step should not have happened at all. That was just stupid. I was just not paying attention.
The townspeople.
It happens.
held
It
out.
happens.
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Alamil.
So I guess this one's a lot shorter.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, that one's a lot simpler than, because we had to do, like, 3 different waves of, like, animals, pretty much, attacking us, just monsters. That's just a group of bandits that we died to, like an idiot, but, because that fight was not hard at all. There was one enemy that gave me a problem that just one-shotted me. Because I had, like, I think I had, like, 400 health to go in that fight, and I just was not paying attention to the slightest. Okay, so we should there's a shop here, right? Well, there should be. Just where exactly is it? It's way down there. I want to buy some potions. Because I only have like 2 normals left. I used a high potion before getting that fight. I just figured just use that one.
Are the bad men going to come back? The gentlemen of the town guard.
Hopefully not. Probably at some point somebody will show up again. But let's buy some potions here.
Good day, my lord.
Also, to see what this one has. So I guess certain places have certain songs then, right? What we can do is buy
Here you are.
maybe
My
3 of these. Yeah, we'll buy 3 of
Here
these.
you are.
And then we're gonna buy some potions, just so we get more curiosity progress on that matter.
My thanks.
And
There you are.
now we should be good to go. To go to Northreach now, because we are not doing any more Notorious Marks. Because again, there's still 2 more that we can do, but the S rank. And could I kill them? I don't know what level they are, that's the thing. I can see those S ranks be level 50s. I could be completely wrong. Good chance that I am wrong, but I also could be right. Like, I have no idea. I could look that. I could also just look it up and see what level they are if I really want to see if I can beat it or not. But what's the fun in that, you know?
First we find Isabel.
We're helping Isabel last year.
With me own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
So who's invading Northreach this time around? Is it bandits? Is it animals? Is it a dragon? I don't know. Who knows, man? Is it Titan from the dead? Just a zombie Titan walking around.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes.
We got creatures.
Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
So it's animals again.
Tragic, but different.
Ultimus thralls.
Ah, those things.
Did you hear?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Why we fight. Alright.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. Do do. Do do. We'll see how long this one takes.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air.
You know that cough's a jealous
And perhaps
cough
they did.
as
It's
well.
hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
I do wonder, like, when the romance is gonna, like, I know it happens. That's like one thing I've been spoiled about.
That thing?
I just don't know when and like how lengthy it goes.
Did you
If that
see
makes
the creatures
sense.
that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me.
That's like all I know about it, though. It's just a remiss does happen, and plus it's obvious too that it even
Do you
happens in the
remember
first
where you
place.
were?
On the road from Oriflan. We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
Got another wounded over here.
Don't leave me, Paul.
These poor citizens.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
Leave that to us.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Make for more. Okay. More's, yeah, it's that low town. Okay. We haven't really been over here in a while. Another thing is, too, is... like, the stone. This must be a story thing, right? I've been saying, like, we seen that a while ago. I never seen... There's a couple of them as
I
well.
assume you have a plan?
I like to assume that we'll be seeing those stones at some point again.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in
The
the flood.
chocobo here. Actually, now forget about the chocobo for once. Yeah. What is that down there? I wonder if these enemies levels have scaled. I'm gonna go look real quick. It kind of seems like they have. In the other areas, at least. Yeah, it's all 33. This thing's actually kind of worth killing, so I'm going to. This won't be easy. Go. That's a little risky play there, not gonna lie. And Hulk smash once again. Yeah, that was worth killing. 80 ability points. That was super worth it. We're at 3,000. We can buy that, the one ability I thought was pretty cool. With, Bahamut here. So, I think we should get rid of... I don't know what's, like... Probably just go to a satellite, I guess. And then... we can... Well, we gotta buy the ability. That's the first thing. It's 2730, which I have enough for now. Yeah, and this looks cool. It could be really good for boss fights when they're staggered. And again, it just looks cool. So, let's do it. Why not? And then we can quit that now. We might as well just do, like, that was cool type abilities. Giga Flare. Love the name of it, by the way. Giga Flare. What a Giga Flare that beam is. Gotta love it. And now we gotta fight Ultima enemies, I guess, that have lifesavers. Aid North Reach. Slay the enemies. Yes. New enemy approaches. Gotta need to kill these shield enemies. I see him. I see you. Don't think I don't see you, buddy. There we go. Double kill. Even more enemies. That's great. Isn't that just great? Yeah, I want to stagger this enemy and just laser beam him. See how cool it looks. Let's do it. Yes! Ah! Yeah, that's a little underwhelming. That wasn't a whole lot. Or is he just tanky? mean, that's decent, but that felt underwhelming. But it's not fully maxed out either, I guess. Oh my god. And there we go. Enemy slain. I feel like I'm getting low HP a lot, but I'm also being greedy with health. Because I'm spending a lot of money on songs where I have the chance to right now for Curiosity Progress.
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Chivalry isn't dead.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
You're welcome. Yeah, let's do one that as long. So we did like the longer one first. We had 1,000+ renown as well. We got 500 ability points for that as well too. Pretty cool. So how do we speak to Otto? There's nothing else to do right now, so unless stuff gets available just by loading in here. Which I assume that's not the case. We can get our renown reward, I guess.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so.
Well, we've been kicking some booty with 1,500 ability points? Jesus. Talisman of Priming. What that means. That's a song. And
All yours.
we're rich in ability points again, and we just literally spent them. Like, another 2,000 now. Yeah, 2,300. I just don't know what to buy, you know, like... I really don't at this point. Again, we're gonna buy them all anyway. It's just which ones to do, you know. Really don't know. I actually wonder of all main abilities, looking at Flames of Rebirth here, and that it restores Clive health as well, that actually might be useful. If we're going to use a huge ability, because I feel like we should have at least one. Maybe we do Flames of Rebirth? What are the benefits of this one? Just damage. This does 3 stagger too, so and it's range on top of that. Yeah, why not? I can't really I could get rid of one of the Bahamut ones. Pretty much, because I can't put it... I guess I can do this. We can do Frames of Rebirth for this one. And then just equip Upheaval for that one. We can try Flames of Rebirth. We'll try that one. Just we haven't done it yet.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Joshua's awake. We need, like, get Joshua's perspective of what happened. Like, we know Ultima made Clive do everything that happened with
Not Sylvester, but Olivier,
Dion.
who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
So Dion's
Only for
alive.
His father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements.
Also wants Clive, because Clive can do all of it. That's why.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
More of them? My god.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Joshua's in the party.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Cool. It's about time, you know. It is about time. And holy side quest that opened up. What's the main quest at anyway? Travel to Krasjit Echoes? Is that the 4th area? Let's find out. No, it's in Dalmika. And the funny thing is, too, is we have all these side quests available, and we literally cannot go anywhere else, which is kind of funny. So, Joshua's officially part of the crew. Finally. It's just about time, like, we're even, like, talking to him, you know? That's kind of like how I view it. Is about time. How many toy smokes we got? Let's see. Anything that's not S. We got 1. South or Tabor. I'm gonna write this. I'm gonna type this down so I don't forget. I don't know if we're gonna get to that in this episode, but I'll at least type it down. It's gonna be the new area most likely. So that area doesn't sound familiar. So we're not going to the 4th area yet at all. Okay. These S1s, I don't know when I'm gonna go for the S1s yet. I really don't. I really don't. So we have at least 4 side quests. It looks like we got a reading table one there, one there. We got at least 4. It might be more, depending on how many reading tables there are. We're gonna do all the conversations now, just so we know where to go. Even though, like, we can't leave anywhere else yet, at least we can at least do the cutscene of the traveling. So we'll go talk to Goots here. An eye for an eye. Ask about the skies.
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
I'm not afraid of lashing. Inquire with Lady Carol about the recent rumors.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Sure, Goots. Goose is definitely the character. This guy cracks me up. I don't know what it is. He just cracks me up, though. So... yeah, we're gonna still activate all the quests first, and then we'll talk to Carol before we leave to we're kind of just forced to go to the main section, at least for temporarily. Watch at least one cutscene. So, wall memories, we got one for a story mission. Was it Guardian Scarf? Yeah, from Sir Wade. But, like, look how many we have to get still, man. My god. I assume just beating the game and doing a side quest will get them all. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I have no idea. We got a reading table here. Man, we got 5. Or have we... oh, these ones we've seen. No. The Flames of War. That's that one. The Flames Burn Bright. From Wade. Flames of War again. There's a long little read there. There's no point reading all this. I've read most of them so far, but there's so many of them to a point where they're all just kind of just things, I assume. Yeah, pretty much. If people want to read them, you can always pause it, just have that for a little bit. Yeah, it's just all notes from everybody we helped. And then we got a humble request here from Lord Baron Rustfield. Master Clive, I apologize for the sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid. There is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I feel I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations. Namely due to a marked lack of martial aptitude of my part. To wit, I am from a most servant on not a mercenary, while I maintain the fitness able to attend to the needs of the manor. To the attendant of the bannocks and the back alleys, I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, pray come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Sebastian Rutherford. No crop?
Rutherford? Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Smooth Light Butler. Guess we're gonna find out. We shall find out why he's there. So we got 2 more to activate.
Seems the hideaway is lost.
What up, Molly?
Here, you put
What
me
up,
in
girl?
this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blimmin' kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favorites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Sure.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Well, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Okay, not to be outdone. Just helping someone cook food. So, Harpocrates is up here conveniently, but we'll talk to whoever's up here as well.
There's a storm coming, Sid.
Hello.
Thunder.
I'm not gonna try to
Sid,
pronounce that.
perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
The atrium? Unbound. So we have to talk to 3 different people just here alone. But we have to go to Martha's Rest on the other one. Okay, yeah, we'll just talk to everybody until we have to leave and do whatever.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never failed to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck.
To Northreach, then.
And
woohoo!
Do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
I mean, that's not really up to me, I feel like,
There's a
but...
storm coming, Sid. Will there be thunder?
Who knows, kid? Grown Tet?
It seems the hideaways
Probably.
lost its appetite.
Hello, Karen.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Except it seems sus.
Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are ya? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Okay. So that's not a return quest, I guess. I guess we can just top the Goots again. Good old Goots.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
Yeah, of course.
I suppose it is.
Of course. So we can go to Dalimil as well. And now we gotta walk all the way to the other side. It's funny too, because all the side quests so far in all different areas. Like, of course it is. That's how I view it. Like, of course. Why wouldn't it be? I mean, it's cool that, like, we're backtracking to other areas before we get to the last area. Like, the last open area of the game. So it's not like the game's... We're probably, like, again, like, 70% done with the game in terms of story. 70, 75, maybe. But I don't really know either. I have no idea.
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not.
Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just
That's
like
breaking
Miss
it.
Middle showed us.
Miss Midadol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss
A
Middle
ninja near?
the best way I see how something
You mean an
works is to
engineer?
take it apart and put it back together again.
Well, then
What's a
your work is
ninja have
already
to do
half
with
done.
that?
Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then.
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Inspect skills.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Midadol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
The arm.
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Midadol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
It's not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Midadol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Midadol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look. We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Okay. That's up to you to figure that out. Okay. Okay, we can at least turn one of these questions, so that's nice. I mean, it's just a long cutscene talking to kids,
Well,
but it's a side
did you
quest.
solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully, she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Alright, just a complete dialogue side quest there, but that was definitely worth it if we're getting 700 ability points for just watching a cutscene with children. I mean, it was cute. I'll say that. I'll give them that. So, that is now everybody who I talked to. And we'll take a quick restroom break, and then we'll travel with Josh and Jill. Do the cutscene, and then we'll do the rest of the side quests. So, one moment. Alright, it's now time to travel to the Echoes area here, because that's all we can do at the moment. At least, watch, like, the cutscene while traveling. We'll see how long it is. We're going, like, below, aren't we? Cloak and dagger. That's all the cutscene was.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Well, about that. Well, it's not a side quest down there, too. I was like, about that, you know? Here's the thing about picking up the pace is side quest. Side quest. We'll go to Mother's Rest. Josh, come with us. I'm sorry. Like, should let me do the side quest before traveling to Central, I feel like. But, like, I don't know. It's weird. You're with us now. So, we gotta join Rutherford and Martha's Rest, and that's what we do. Hello? Where is he? Upstairs? Downstairs? See you somewhere. There he is.
My lord Marquis, is that...
My lord?
It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for
My
coming.
lord?
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas...
Alas?
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalimil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Alright. So we need to go to Dalimil now. Alright then. Oh, we're gonna go to the area that we kind of started in too, right? Or no? No, that's the other side quest. The Bad Blood, as they call it. Okay then. So... That being said, we should probably just go to Northreach, since there's a bunch of side quests in Dalimil area. So Northreach here. We have 2 circles. Not to be outdone, because we have to find like flowers or something. At least that's like one of them. I think he mentioned about flowers. This one shouldn't be too bad, at the very least. We might even turn this one in. I don't know. We might. Just do it, turn it in, and then just go back that way. We shall get the Saint's Bonnets and the Blueback Wyvern. That's Clive's other name, Wyvern. That's why I was confused. Like, oh, Clive, and I was like, Wyvern, like, but it's like he was Wyvern before. Why is he Clive now? Like, oh, I see why now. I now understand the situation upon us. No double chocobo. More chocobos. I guess we could just run forward down here. The Sandys might be even worth killing as well. Let's kill these things, yo. Oh, look at that dash. Let's go. Let's go, Jill. There we go. 128. Yeah, that's hella worth it. My God.
I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers.
Bright yellow flowers. Hello, blueback wyvern.
This must be our wyvern. All right, let's get this over with.
Rebirth. I did like decent damage. Wasn't amazing, but it was decent. Big damage. Gotta do a Hulk smash like always. Having Josh too is like, it's just extra damage as well. I don't know how much damage like Jill has been doing in like a lot of these fights, but just having an extra person's nice. There we go. Okay, this is a free kill now. There we go. Very, very nice. Enemy slain. Enemy slain. That's only 60, which is funny. How we got like 100 plus from the group of dogs.
Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
Well, I see yellow. It looks like flowers. I assume it's these, I would imagine. Pick them up, please.
I think that's everything
there we go.
To resurrect her recipe.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just turn this quest in. We might as well. Because everything else is in the down the gut.
So,
You've been saying that a lot, woman.
Tomes, then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
It's probably gonna look terrible. Like most of the stuff does. Actually, that's not that bad. Okay.
Here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Yum. Yum, 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 yum. Doesn't seem like it's taking a while.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavor and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
It's funny, like, he he was so shocked how good it was. He acted like he was disgusted. Yeah, the ability points are really adding up now. They really are. But the crazy thing about the ability points, I'm pretty sure I mentioned about this, is looking at the achievement guide for this, it was said that even beating the game twice, now I don't know if that counts for doing all the side quests as well, but for beating the game twice, that's not enough to max you out all the abilities. It's like a farming technique you can do. But once again, I'm not sure we're going to be doing side quests or not in the second playthrough. I want to say we probably will, mainly because of leveling. Because for how this game works is when you go to Final Fantasy mode, you basically play through the game again. Like, it's not, you're level 50 and everything's like level 10. It's level 50 and you're fighting level 50 enemies. So, doing side quests and all the, like, maybe all the notorious marks, especially for curiosities, we might have to do everything again. We're just going to be skipping all the cutscenes the second time around. Because the second playthrough will take God forever. What do you think about that one? It would take a very, very long time if we watch the entire playthrough again. Just on a different difficulty, pretty much. But now we're going to Dalmel here to get these side quests done. And we have 2 side quests in this area.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something. It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentleman
I mean, how massive he is, yeah, I would hope so. Where is he? There he is. That's a puppy. Hello, doggo.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in 2 places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
Yeah, I feel like you should be the one careful and not us. At the very least. Plus, we have Josh and Joe with us, so just gotta run up over here now. The storehouse here. It is interesting though, like in the side quest. You know, we had like Josh and Joe with us. Like the side characters you have had like they just do nothing with the side quest at all. I think part of that is you can do side quests whenever you want. I don't think there's technically missable side quests outside maybe not having the cave side quest. since the hideaway did change like half a playthrough ago. Because Sid passed episode 12 or episode 26 now, which is pretty insane how far we have come since Sid died in this game. Made a lot of progress in this game since then.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
The Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Just bandits. Okay. Well, it's like, oh, just you, huh? About that. About that, you know. We had Joe and Josh as well. It's not looking good for them. It's not looking great. It's really not looking great. Not looking amazing. Ow. Simba's health district heals me. 1830, about 200. That's not bad. It's a long cooldown though. That's kind of like the only issue there, I'll say. This cooldown. No. Alright then. Enemy slain. I'm like, oh, you're by yourself, aren't you? I'm like, no. I mean, the side quests act like you're by yourself. Like, it's just you.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goot. Right now.
Isn't he the coward? He's the one running. He's the one he's sending guards at him and him not fighting at all. Isn't he the coward?
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goot, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
No.
Care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself.
Goops, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalimil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goose, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck.
Okay.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Okay. This has been quite the side quest, I must say.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It ain't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Yeah, never cross killing. So why would we? That's kind of a little weird. Is that why would you go? Why would we go back to the hideaway to talk to Karen after just talking to Karen here? Feels a little unnecessary to go back to the highway to turn the quest. I mean, we might as well stick it out here first and complete the other one, and then travel back and turn both of them in. But, we'll do this last one, at least check it out. We got Sister Rutherford's colleague over here.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
Yeah, seems so. Some bandits, once again. Always bandits.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You that one's master, then?
No.
If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Okay. Really now? Well then, that didn't go very well for them. Every time. They're always so confident and then they just get slaughtered. They just get absolute slaughtered.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more. And his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free. Only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
I mean, at that point, why not?
Not at all. No.
Yeah, not at all.
To find this second associate of Rutherford's.
Oh, that's a second one?
If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Okay, then. I wasn't actually forgot there was even a second one, to be completely honest with you. I think we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're going to end this episode off here today. And we'll finish the, side quest, return on one with Karen, and then we'll do the side quest near, Rymasov Flat here. And we'll try to find the Notorious Mark as well. Because it's in south of Tabor, which I don't see anywhere. But like it could be like one of these areas I'm just not too familiar with. Plus we haven't like looked at the northern desert yet. It could even be there as well. But that'll be it for episode number 26, everybody. No achievements this time after getting 5 last episode, but it was quite amazing progress. It's been an hour and a half, so these quests are going to take a little bit more time to finish up, so I'll see you guys later. We got Joshua with us now as well, which is pretty cool. Thank you guys for your time, and bye-bye.